I know no one's out there. It's okay. I didn't intend for anybody to be out there. I'm just sitting in my yard. And I figured I'd come in and say hello. So I don't even know if you can hear me. Actually, because I'm doing this with my phone, I don't know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. But I'm sitting out here. I got some potatoes on that grill. So I need to sit there for a few before I get to the steaks. But I'm sitting here. Ah, I got one person. Yay. Somebody showed up. Hello. I want to know if you guys can hear me. Three. Hello, everybody. I think I'll just pop in here, guys. I am in my yard. I had to get out of that sun over there on the other side. But I'm sitting in my yard, and I hope. Hey, Dwayne, come here. Hope I said your name right. Miss Brown, how are you? I'm glad, very glad that you guys are here. I got airplanes coming over my head here. So I guess they're back on track on this side. Hello, RJ. How you doing? How are you? I'm just sitting out here. I'm gonna throw some steaks out there. So I said, let me come on for a minute. I want to know how you guys are. I missed you yesterday. I didn't get to do anything yesterday. I made spaghetti yesterday. I didn't do anything else. I didn't come outside. Wasn't bothered with any firecrackers or anything like that. Can you hear me, guys? RJ, can you hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. I got this thing on. I hope you guys can hear me. Oh, five of you guys. Hello. When I'm sitting out here, I said, let me just sit here and talk to you guys for a minute. You know, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to talk about, but, uh, you know, I'm here. I got to make what I'm doing though. I got my grill over there on, and you can hear me good. Good. Thank you, RJ. I got my grill on over here, and I got some potatoes on there, which got to stay on there for a minute before I put anything else on. Then I'm gonna throw some hot dogs on there that I had in the refrigerator, and I'm gonna throw some big, fat, thick steaks on there. But I want my potatoes to get done first. So, and I'm holding this thing. I should have it on that other holder thing, but I'm holding it in my hand. So, how's everybody been doing for the 4th of July? Hi, Joy. No, Joy, you didn't miss me. Today is Sharita's birthday, actually. So, we didn't do it. I mean, I bought some cannolis because I wasn't making no cake. So I bought some cannolis, and I bought a really tiny cake because we're not trying to eat too much of that. But she went out yesterday. She went out with her friends, and they had a good time. So she was hanging out with them and her husband, and they're here today. I think they're resting. I don't know, but I am out here. I'm out here because that's what I do. But I want to get my steaks done. It's nothing like the grills I have are really good, but the inside grills. But it's really kind of nothing like making some steak outside on a charcoal grill or something. So I got my little Weber over there. I don't know if I could. I don't know how can I. How is it? Oh yeah, I think I could probably turn it. Let me see. Let me try that. Yeah, you see my grill. I got it on. I got some potatoes in there, and I'm kind of waiting for. I'm trying to give it at least until maybe a little bit after 6 before I start cooking anything else on there. So right now, that's what I'm doing. And you see over here, that's the beginning of my garden right there. So let me walk over here toward it so you guys can see what I'm doing over here. So this is my yard, guys. This is where I go sometimes to get a little peace. But these are my tomatoes. Yeah. See, guys? Those are little cherry tomatoes right there. Hopefully they're looking pretty good. You see? Those are cherry tomatoes. But these over here are going to be the regular size. And you can see they're coming up. And you see those yellow over there? They're coming up. So, and I tried peppers. I don't think peppers are going to work too much. But those right here. Tell Roland I said hi. And tell him, again, happy birthday to him. Those two are born on the same day. And see that, look, that is that's supposed to be my peppers. They're looking pretty weak. And then this thing over here, I hope, those thing right there, those would be my cucumbers. I don't think they're coming up either. But, and it's supposed to be on this like this thing they're supposed to, this vine thing they're supposed to be on to help to capture them and get them, because everything there is a vine. So you got to make sure it can climb on something. I don't know what is up with the airplanes today. I guess everybody's coming home on the 4th of July. I guess that's what it is. So yeah, this is my yard. This is my yard with all of my grills and all of the stuff that if we were going to have a party, we got chairs and stuff out here. And I got that sunsetter right there because it gets really hot back here. But right now, it's kind of nice. You know, it's really kind of nice. Let me switch back to myself. Look at this. I'm learning stuff here, guys. I'm learning. So yeah, I'm sitting out here just trying to get my potatoes done. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. So I really do. And, you know, well, this week, let me talk about a little. This is Monday. This is not Sunday. So anybody could maybe see this later. But, yeah, this week I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think this week. And I was off Thursday, Friday. So, you know, then I went up to Delaware for a minute because I'm checking out houses up there. So, you know, then it rained. It rained, I think, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a little bit yesterday. Not as much, but Friday and Saturday, crazy rain, you know. So I got some motion in my front door. I don't know who that is, but whoever it is should have a key. Perry is with his daughter and his granddaughter, because their birthdays are coming up. One has passed, the other one is coming up. So there's a whole bunch of Cancer people, July people born. It's a whole lot of birthdays now. So, you know, I didn't have my party that I generally have. But you know what? I'm good with it. I didn't feel like doing it. It's hot, 87. It hasn't got. It was much cooler yesterday, Joy, and today. Today's real nice. I mean, it's perfect out here today. But tomorrow, we getting your weather. Tomorrow we getting that weather. It's going to be hot tomorrow, and I think the rest of the week. But now, oops, I need to get that. I need to hold on to that. You know, that stick I'm supposed to hold on to. But I just decided to come on here. I didn't prepare myself for that. But yeah, this is my yard. The yard I've had for 26 years. I lived here in this yard. And it wasn't anything in this yard when we first started. And my late husband really did a whole lot of work in here. And the whole block, as a matter of fact. So, I was blessed enough that at least things come back and they grow. So that was good. But this week, I worked until Thursday. And then I went to Delaware on Thursday, and Friday we were off anyway. So, but it was raining. It rained on Thursday too. Almost all day on Thursday. So that was, that's the kind of weekend it was. And I'm also glad I didn't do anything in the yard because it may have been a washout. And I really didn't want a whole bunch of people in my house, with that. COVID, regardless of what people want to say, is still around. It's still around. I don't know why people act like it's not around it, even though the vaccinations are out. And we be quiet for a minute. If anyone has ever lived near an airport, I remember in school, the teacher could be talking. You just had to be quiet and let the doggone airplanes go by. And hence, I'm used to this living so close to an airport that when the airplanes come by, just be quiet for a minute. But I haven't heard a lot of them. I guess they took a different path, but they're back on over my house again. I don't know what that was all about, or maybe it was just because there wasn't that many airplanes going because of COVID. But I don't know. But that noise is so familiar to me, so familiar. But yes, so So yeah, it was yucky weather, and I'm glad I didn't do a barbecue outside because it would everybody would have been inside, and COVID is still here, and folks really should still wear their masks. A lot of people got their vaccinations or they had COVID. I know I fall into one of the two. But still, that new variant, nobody knows what it's going to do. So I'm like, no, no, no. Y'all gotta have your mask on. Where did I go? Oh, last week I was in Atlantic City. Most of them people did not have no mask on at all. It's just like you got, it's gonna catch up with you. This is a, I don't know what people thinking, but this thing's gonna catch up with you. You need to put a mask on, and I think all of us will have to wear a mask a lot in indoor situations. So I'm like, I'm not having, well, because I get a party. I tell a few people, and there might be 25, 30 people over here. Easy, especially since I haven't had one. So easy that could be. But with this, I'm like, not going in the house. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. So I kind of rested for the rest of the weekend. My niece, my niece who has schizophrenia, she was around a lot this weekend, and she tugs at my heart when she does that. But I'm praying for her. I'm just praying for her. But she was around a lot, so I was even going to do a video, but I kind of got stopped because she was around, so I didn't get a chance to do that. So I figured, let me pop on here right now. That's what I figured I'd do. You know, Anybody with anything like that in their family, understand what I'm saying, and pay attention, because this thing could be in your family anyway. You're not paying attention to it. And when someone gets older, it gets a lot harder to treat. So, but all we can, because they can do whatever they want to do. They're grown. So I'm praying that everybody can do that. You hear that? You hear that plane? I mean, every 5 minutes this plane go by. Wow. I may come in the yard and do this much more often this summer. Wow. While I can. My grass looks pretty good. Really, my grass looks, if you can see that, see my grass looks, it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. It was looking real, it was starting to look brown because the garden came and put some stuff all over it. And I did not turn on my sprinkler system this year. Sometimes I don't do that. One, because if it rains a lot, then I get a lot of water. It's mushy on one side of my house. So, and it kind of rained, enough that now it's July, and I'm like, and it rained and it rained and it rained yesterday, and the day before that, it got enough rain. So if it dries out too much, I'll just throw a little water on my plants over there, because those are the only things I'm concerned with that I need my tomatoes. So I gotta put a little water on there. But I'll take the hose and just that's what I did last week. I just put the hose on there when it's real hot, and let's turn it on real low, and just let it drizzle all over my plants over there. And that's what I'll do again. So that's how I handled that. Without, here comes the plane. This make you wonder, how do we ever learn anything in school? Those planes was going over to school like crazy. Like, how you ever learn anything with these planes going by like that? They was furious, furious, fierce. They were fierce when I was in school, and they still, kind of like that. So anyway, I work tomorrow again. So, but I was off like 5 days, so that's pretty good. So I work tomorrow and Thursday and Wednesday. I'm off on Thursday and Friday. Will you show us how you grill this summer? Yo, if I'm still hanging out with you right now, I don't know if I can show you, but I'm gonna show you what's on the grill if I can show you right now. So, let me show you what's on the grill. I can do that. I want to keep it covered, but you see, let me switch it over. Okay, there's my grill, and I'm gonna take the top off if this ain't too hot. Ooh, yeah, it's hot. And you know why? But in that case, where's that glove? Okay, I got a glove over here. You gotta have your gloves. See what I got out here? Some foil. Oh, plain. Some foil I got out here, paper towels, and in this bag I got all my other my tools I'm gonna need. So I usually have a towel like this because to wipe my hands off with, and this is a wet towel. I keep that to wipe my hands with if necessary. And I got the big old tools out here. Although I'm only making to this, I've had it a long time. This sucker on this side, you can cut the meat with it. On the other side, no. So then you have, I should have brought my thumb. This is a problem with me. I forget to bring stuff outside. That's my tongs, the big ones, and I got even bigger ones. Depends on what I have to use it for. I got even bigger tongs right here. Oops, right here. How can we see that? There we go. Bigger tongs. And of course we need the fork. So here's my fork. We need all this. What else is in my bag? Foil. We gotta wrap stuff up. Got some foil. And is that all in this bag? Yep. Then I have my other bag here. Oh, then I have this. What happened is, this is my meat. This is my Franks, guys. These Franks are really. If you like Franks, you should get these. These are the best. A&H, and I got them from Costco. They're a kosher hot dog, but they're really, really, really good. So if you ever see these, give them a try. These are delicious. I think they're from Brooklyn too. I think they're not always used. Of course, I start the fire with this thing. I start my fire with this, and I also started with a charcoal. Let's go this way. Maybe I'll be good before the sun. The sun is just probably at the right angle. Here's my charcoal starter. That's my charcoal starter. These are wonderful. You put the charcoal in the top, and you put the paper at the bottom, right down there, and the charcoal goes up in here. And then you light it, and you do not use charcoal starter. You don't use the fluid for it. So that's how I started it. And I also got my see my hose. My hose is here because that's what I was using for my plants the other day. Now back to what I started with, which is I got to get the I got to show y'all what's on the grill. So I got my glove on here. Here's my glove. And, okay, this is what I got on the grill right now. These are my potatoes. They're Idaho, I think. Russet. These are russet potatoes that I bought the other week. Because I was going to make string beans, but I never got to it. So I figured I'll use them for that. And they're probably not really done yet. But that's okay. I'm going to leave them on. And that's my grill. Now, if you could tell, if you can really kind of see this, I got most of my charcoal on one side of the grill. The other side, where the potatoes are, it's not right on top of it, because that's called indirect heat. So I try to always leave some space because I want the hot side real hot, and the other side cool. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put them hot dogs on there, but it's gonna definitely have at least another half an hour. I mean, at least another 15 minutes before I put anything else on this grill. So right now, it's cooking. And in this bag, I have already taken it. Here's my steaks. Here's the steaks. There's 4 steaks in here. There's 4 steaks in that bad boy right there. And so, these steaks cost about $55. But there's 4 good steaks in there. Just like the last time when I showed you guys, y'all didn't see me cooking them. Maybe I can get you to see it this time. But I truly need somebody to hold this while I can't cook. I can't cook and tape at the same time. But we'll see. We'll see how I do that. You know, if I can go find that thing that what's it called? That stick you use is somewhere in the house. And plus, I need my thermometer. But there it goes. And I remember, guys, I was telling you about my bees. The bee was in here. I had a bee, and my brother sprayed it, but the bee was in here. And if you look, you see that? See that little hive right there? The thing right there. Let me get a little closer. That that was that stupid beehive right there. So yeah, we had to get that sucker because he couldn't be living with me. So we had to do something different. And I got rid of him. That's what we did with that one. Okay, let's see if I can come back to myself. All right, there I go. There I go, there I go, there I go. See, that's my house, the back of the house. Guys, that's the back of the house. And that's the upstairs of the house. This is a high ranch. That means that you got a lot of stairs. Hence, that's why I'm looking for another house, because I can't. I can't with these stairs. You know, I had to actually really feel like coming down to do that. So let's see what time I got. I'm gonna give it like another 10 minutes, and then I'll get started. At least put the hot dogs on, and get the steak on. I might want to put a little more. I want to get it a little hotter. I want it real hot. You know, when I put the steak on, I want it really, really hot. But I'll put the franks on first, and then that sets it off right there. Then I'll throw the steaks on there, and that's it. Now, if my potatoes are not done, then I'll stick them in the microwave for the rest of the time and be finished with it. Plus, I'm going to probably make some string beans and maybe some corn. And, because Shrita let me know something. And I think she was right. She told me I don't eat enough protein. And I probably don't. So I eat breakfast, which is nothing but protein, because I have boiled eggs and bacon every day. So that's protein. And it's a lot of protein. But I don't eat lunch, because I eat maybe around 10. And then I don't eat lunch. I don't eat lunch. I start eating again maybe 5 or 6 o'clock after work is over. I kind of eat then. But that's way too many hours without eating. And that's a problem. One, that's a problem. So in between, I might eat something sweet, maybe a piece of fruit or not. Probably don't even eat anything a lot of the times. So I'm trying to look up around 3 o'clock and make sure I get myself something to eat, to get some protein. And I've noticed that since I do that, thank you, Joy. Hope your next home. Yeah, you know what? You know what, Joy? I don't want nothing but cement. I don't want all of this green. This is something that my late husband wanted. He wanted green everywhere. You could have gave me nothing but cement, and I'll have to take care of it. With just a little bit of yard for me to do my garden. Other than that, I don't know. Getting the yard to get right is a lot of work. I know I'm not gonna be mowing no lawn. Nope, I'll mow the lawn now. I'm not gonna be mowing no lawn. So but maybe it'll be easy enough to be taken care of, because I have to figure that. I was just looking that up on lawn maintenance in Delaware, like how much it costs. That's what I was actually doing earlier today, because I love my yard. I love being outside, and I actually, depending on what kind of house I get, I might have to get me another sunsetter, because really, without that the sunsetter up there, let me see if I can show you. You see that thing above the house? That's the sunsetter. It's like a shade, and when I'm out here, I have to open it up because it gets extremely, extremely hot out here, and this is mosquito land. That's the other thing, is mosquito land out here. We got a lot of mosquitoes. So I try to go walking around the house and see if I can dump out any water that I see. Anytime you see any standing water, you need to dump it out, because that's where mosquitoes love to be. And one of my coolers over there, I think I got to really clean it out. It seemed like it got a lot of water in it. So I got to get over there, make it my business. Do you now? What house are you going to get? RJ, I'm looking at houses in Delaware. So my intention is to find something in Delaware, a house, and move, RJ. So RJ, you're gonna have to come visit me in Delaware. But that's my intention because things are way too high out here and I don't want to work forever. So that's my intention. So I'm looking now. So when it really gets down to retirement day, I'm gonna be set. I'm gonna be set. I'm gonna be out. That's my plan. That's a plan of mine. Let's see if it's God's plan, but it's a plan of mine for sure, RJ. So yeah, I'm looking in Delaware for something to do, for some house. And they've got some really pretty, really nice houses. The taxes are, oh gosh, I maybe $1,000 when I spend 10,000 here. I mean, we can't. I can't live on a retirement salary with taxes like that. So, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the flying leap, and I'm going to leave. But I'm close enough to here. I can come back here whenever I feel like in a few hours. I can be here. Um, literally. I mean, literally, if I was to take a train, let's say, if I was to take a train all the way up to the Bronx, it is not. It may be a half an hour more than leaving here and taking all the trains that go up to the Bronx. Maybe half an hour more than that. Give it another hour. So I can come back whenever I feel like it at that rate. Of course, I'll be in a car, but whenever I feel like it, I can come back and I can still go to my doctor. I can still go to my hairdresser, which me and her got to have a little talk because you see I got my hat on because I need to do my hair and I need it done. I need it done by a professional. I've been doing it myself, but a professional needs to do it a little bit and cut it and whatnot. And I don't get it done too often, but I can at least come and see my hairdresser when I want to over here. So it's all good. My mom wants to move there. Does she? Whoa! So all my family could move there. That's good. That's good to know. That's really good to know. I wonder where she wants to. Is any of your other family there, RJ? Is any of your mom's family there in Delaware? Cause it's like a little, it's like a hidden little state where, it's a little tiny thing, and there's no sales tax. The living is easier for me, But I say so. I mean, I gotta say, if you want to make money, you better take your behind to New York because New York, we don't play. I mean, everything is faster paced. Oh, she don't have anybody there? Well, y'all can have us here. Y'all can have us there, So perhaps, y'all come by and see what it is out here. But by the time she may want to go, RJ, you guys y'all be in college or something, and you ain't thinking about it. But it's okay because that'll be fine for them to come because they'll be thinking about retirement. Because when you want to retire, you don't want to do this hustle and bustle that I have been doing, really doing, frankly, for the past at least 20 years. The real hustle and bustle I've been doing for the past 20 years. And because when my husband died, I had to figure out what I was going to do to try to keep what we had. So I was doing that real hustle out here, but now I don't want to. I don't want to be on no train for an hour and a half one way, to 2 hours one way. I don't want to do that. The 4 hours that I would do my trip back and forth, I could take one trip and come out here from Delaware one time and do what I want to do. I don't, and the train itself, I don't want to be on trains, I have a few, I'm 60, I'll be 64. I got some ailments and, I don't want to get sick from some virus out here because there's too many people. That plane. I should show y'all. You see it? There you go. There go that plane. Oh goodness. That's what this thing do. That plane just constantly comes over. Yeah, this happens all the time. All the time. But yeah, I mean I'm like really I gotta think differently. When you get to a certain age, you gotta think differently. But when you're young, there's no better place to be than here. And if you got a job now here, my suggestion is to try to make sure you keep your bills down your debt down, and put your money, get a house if you can. You know, some of them live in Virginia. Oh, so that's not too far. Just a hop, skip, and a jump, and you in Virginia. So many of at least Perry's friends. A lot of Perry's friends live in Delaware, and RJ, your Uncle Stan, he's trying to go over there too, and maybe your Aunt Jackie. So my family, the younger one of us, we might just make the move. I'll probably be the first to jump in. That often is how sometimes that goes. I'll probably be the first to jump in, but I'm gonna take the leap. I'm gonna make the leap. While my kid can maybe take care of this house, and her husband, if that's what they want to do, and they stay here for a little while because they gotta work. I don't. I don't want to be here. I don't have to work, and I don't want to be taking care of the responsibility of the house. So, and they can just take it over, and you pass the torch. That's what you're doing. You have to pass the torch. So it's time for me to really do that, and then they'll be set, and I'll be set, and we'll be okay. But if you're young and you got a job here in New York, if you can't, the truth is, as they say, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. And don't think I'm not going to do some work. I'm not going to figure out something else to do. I'm just going to do it on my own terms. On my own terms. I'm sure. I mean, I'm a business manager so I can certainly do all kinds of other projects. But it's going to be more of a project. Give me a project and I can do it. Even if it's taxes. If it's the season, I would do a tax season. Make a couple dollars here and a couple dollars there. And of course, you guys, I will be doing my YouTube. Now that's my thing. That's my problem. That's not a problem, but it's what I'm looking for. When I'm looking for a house, I'm looking for my kitchen. Okay, something that I would enjoy as much as I enjoy my kitchen now. And I made that kitchen. It was my kitchen from the beginning, and I seen it evolve. And I work in that kitchen, so I know how I want everything to be. I know how I work in a kitchen, particularly the one I'm in now, because it was always my kitchen. So now I want to find a space that I can that works efficiently like I want it to work. It doesn't really have to be so big, but it got to be efficient. I want a pantry and stuff in it. I want drawers in it. I want to be able to pull out a drawer, look in the drawer, and find what I'm looking for without trying to get in the back of a closet, back of a cabinet. You can't find anything. I'm not getting on my knees to find stuff. So that's going to be one things that I want more than anything is I want to have my kitchen correct. You know, and I wouldn't mind having a yard with a covered roof. Then I wouldn't buy this thing. But if that's the case, then I'll just buy another one of these sunsetters and put it on the house, so that when I want to go out, I can come out. Even a screen porch would be really really nice, cause a screen porch, then I could really enjoy being outside, watching TV. And then, these places got where you can put cable out there in your on your patio and watch TV, and fans going and all that stuff, man. Really nice, really nice. And I'm very happy being by myself. I mean, I love guys. I love everybody to come over. I enjoy everybody when that happens. But I also enjoy just hanging out in the yard. Like, if I had a tree, I would get two trees together. I'd get on a hammock and put a hammock back there and read a book. Read a book. I don't have time to read a book now. But read a book or man, wow. Listen to my music when I want to listen to my music, or go for a walk when I feel like going for a walk. Like, I ain't got too many days left. I know generally the days are my days are gone behind me before I don't know how many more days I got left ahead. So I want to enjoy my days and some peace. That's what I want to do. So I feel like there's calmness about the decision to do this now, because you know it's time to make a decision for me. you know so I'm looking around and see what I can find, and then make a decision for myself, and that's what I'm going to do, and work with that after that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing out here. Let's see what time I got. 6:16. All right, guys, it's time to put the steak on. No, it's time to put the hot dogs on. So, y'all bear with me while I try to figure this out. While I'm holding on to, I don't know if I can do this while I'm holding on. Let's see. First and foremost, I have to take this off. So I'm turning the camera. All right, so you guys can see what I'm doing right now. Where is? I always lose stuff. Where's that? Here comes that plane. Here you go. Okay. So y'all may have to wait on me while I try to do this, because I don't know how I'm going to do this and talk to y'all. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this and talk to y'all. You know what I might do? You know what? I'm going to leave this right here. I'm going to leave it right here. But I gotta go in the house. I can't get in the house because I don't have a key. And I have to get off of here to open up my door. Because I was gonna go get my stick. I was gonna go get my stick. But I can't do that. If I do, I'll disconnect y'all. So I figured this out without doing that. See, this is what you get when you didn't plan. I didn't plan this. But I said, that's what I always do. I put it over here. You see? I put it on this so it don't get burnt. I don't get burnt. Somebody, I don't know if somebody's at my door or not. But anyway. Okay. On to the hot dogs. They're coming on first. Here go the hot dogs. Okay, guys. Let's see. Here's the hot dogs. Right here. Here's the hot dogs. Let me get something to open it with. There we go. Try to open up these hot dogs. Okay, y'all gonna see. I'm gonna have to put you down for a second while I open the hot dogs, okay? I'll be back. I'm gonna get you right down here on the chair. I gotta open these hot dogs. Don't worry. I can't read anything, but I know y'all there. And I'm gonna keep you on down there. But I need both my hands. Hey Marie, how you doing? How are you? I'm glad you stopped by, Miss Marie. How you doing? Put these hot dogs on. Girl, I'm putting these hot dogs on. Get these hot dogs on. That's one. Oh yeah. They on now. Get the other pack open. See, I didn't waste no food because I decided to buy these like the last time I was out here. And we ate them during the week anyway. Got a stupid plane again. Here comes the plane again, guys. Boy, they just coming through today. Okay, get them on here. Hold on. Now, hold on. I gotta wipe my hands. Because this is a dirty job, guys. It's a dirty job. Wipe my hands over here. Put you down on the Target bag. Okay. Now I can show y'all what I'm doing. So I got the hot dogs on. Kind of, sort of. Here's the hot dogs. See? I got the hot dog on. And this one, see how fast they get hot? That's why I didn't put them on. You see how fast they cook? Especially over on the hot side. Guys, you see it? This is the hot side, and these things get done over here. So you got to keep your eye on them. Got to keep your eye on what's going on over here. Here, look. They hot already. I'm going to get it over here. That's why you got a hot and a cool side. That's why you have a hot and a cool side, and you got to pay attention when you're doing this. You got to be paying attention. But see how they already get puffed up? Look at them babies. I heard from Ned yesterday. He called me. He went to another barbecue out in Albany where he lived. So he wasn't cooking. He was just eating. But he was happy. See, it gets too dark. I don't like that. So we have to keep our eyes on it. You got to keep the eye on the prize. You got to always keep your eye on the prize here. So, see what's going on. Come over here, baby. Come over here, baby. Come over here, baby. Yeah, there we go. That's my hot dogs cooking right here. Fast too. Really, hot dogs are basically done. Kind of like bologna, like a bologna sandwich. Kind of already done. I bought me a new, this thing here. This is a new grill top. Not a new grill, but a new grill top. This grill I've had though, oh my God. I think I had this grill since like 2006. I bought this grill. So, they last a long time when when you kind of sort of take care of. But a Weber is a really good grill. I'm gonna move you out right off direct heat. I don't want you on direct heat. So you don't want, if you can't, but the steak, I want that steak on. Like I want to get them grill marks. So I'm gonna show y'all. I'm doing all by myself. How about that? How about this? I'm doing this by myself. It's hot. Let me tell you guys, that thing is hot. All right, move over. You're really done. I want you to come over here. And you can feel it, of course, with this. You got to be careful because this stuff is very hot. So you kind of got to be really careful when you're dealing with them. But they smell good. Nothing like a good grilled hot dog either. Nothing like a good grilled hot dog. Yeah, these babies are doing well. So Perry might show up. Well, he knows I'm outside, so he might show up. If he does, maybe he'll help me a little bit. We'll see. I'm gonna move them over. Here comes the plane. Here comes that plane again. Here comes that plane. If anybody's hearing it, they probably think I'm crazy. Who is she talking to? I'm talking to my peoples over here. I'm talking to my folks. That's what who I'm talking to. My folks. So I'm gonna move them over here. Off. Here you go. I'm moving them off of them direct heat. I don't want them on direct heat. I definitely don't want that. If they cook too fast. I gotta get them off. Get over there. Get it over there. Go off it more. Stay over there. I'm gonna put you over here. And these hot dogs are right. That's how fast these hot dogs cook, man. They're in no time at all. They're done. In no time at all. Days are done. And also in Delaware, I'm also close to Atlantic City, a place I like to frequent, and it's close enough to there. It's a lot of stuff that I do in New York because I love New York. I love New York, but I can't afford to be living here in New York. Not as a retired person, I can't do it. And I mean, even if I had, even if I can make as much money as I make now, I don't want to make as much money as I make now without not working all the doggone time. So I don't want to do that. So I wanted to pick and choose what I do for my life, And of course, you guys know YouTube is one of them things I'm going to do for my life. Now, you see the coals. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but the coals are nice and red. And actually, they're red and white. That means they're ready. They're hot. Okay. And I'm feeling like this phone is getting hot over here, too. Close to the fire. All right, I'm going to put you down again. And I'm throwing these in. Now I'm throwing a steak on, but I'm going to put you down while I do it because I can't do it I have to use both hands. So I'm going to put it down and you guys will see. I'm going back on my chair and I'll continue to talk to you as I put it on there. This is a one-hit Sally kind of situation here. So, get them on. Then I want to show you how big these steaks are. They're tremendous. I seasoned them last night. I put thyme and onion powder and And I put Monterey steak seasoning on there, um, garlic powder, and I put Lowry's marinade on. So there they go. They're on now. And I'm gonna show you what's going on. Okay, those are my steaks right there. Those babies is on, and they could get really. It could get a little dangerous out here now. when that flame starts going. But they're on. You see how big they are? These babies gonna be good. They're gonna be good. And I just want them to have that crusty side. You know how the crusty look on a steak is? That's what I'm trying to do. So I put them directly over the coals. That's where I want them. Directly over the coals. That's where they're going. And let me see. I think I'm gonna take the hot dogs totally off right now. So hold on. I'm going to get one of these. Get one of these. So I'll use this one. And let's try one of you. Small one. It's a tiny one? Yeah. They're not really, none of them is really tiny. Okay. I'm sorry about all the moving, guys, because I didn't plan to do so much today. But I wanted to talk to y'all, so here I am. I'm going to take these hot dogs, put them in here, so I can get a little more room to maneuver. That's what I'm trying to do. Show y'all what I'm doing. Trying to get these hot dogs off of here to maneuver. I probably even take a bite of one of these suckers. Man, they look good. They smell good. They took 3 minutes to cook. It's not even worth turning on the grill unless you're going to really do something. Because it only takes a few minutes to cook this stuff. So, hence I don't come out here and do it. But it's nothing like steak on the grill. Nothing. If I had thought about it, I would have put some shrimp out here too. Right on that. I would have put butter and garlic. And I would have marinated that sucker in butter and garlic and put them on my sticks, my skewers. And man, that's some good eating right there. That's a good eating right there. So let me take this. I have to cover it up because we've got flies. We've got mosquitoes and stuff. So let me cover it up. Put this over here. Take my aluminum foil with my other hand. And hold on. Cover it up. Hold on, guys. I gotta put you down. Sorry, I gotta put you down. I need both of my hands. I'm gonna cover it up. And I'm gonna take a little piece of this hot dog. This is a little piece of that hot dog is coming with me. It's hot. The dog is hot right here. Okay. Good dog. All right, y'all coming back to see me. Little piece of hot dog right here. Delicious. I don't know, guys. You ever have fried bologna? Fried bologna and hot dog is almost the same. What you say, Joy? Oh, let me see if I can read that. What does that say? Oh my God, you're making me hungry. I can't talk because a plane is going by. I might have the little piece of the other one here too. See? Woo. Put that back. Cover it up. Cover it up. I have another piece of hot dog. Delish. Delish. Here we go. Oh yeah. I gotta show you all the fire a little bit. The fire is raising. Why is the fire raising? Because there's meat on top like that. And that will increase the fire. Guys, I don't know if you can see it. The fire is raising over here. Over my meat. I'm gonna turn it over because I'm gonna move it. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let's see if I can get this one. That one's directly. It's directly over the fire. But yeah. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, sorry. You can't see it because I got paper in the way. Sorry about that. Mm. See? Can't do too many things at once, guys. What? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. You just want your meat to get that crust. See that crust? You really want that. You really want that. You can't get that kind of crust. Look at that. Woo-wee, honey. Look at it. Yes. Look at that. And then this one needs to get in there with the party. That needs to get with the party. I'm going to move you over a little bit more, guys. Gotta move her over a little. Get that one in there with the party. So Perry says he wants his own piece. The other three I'm going to slice up. He said he wanted his own piece. But I'm just going to have some string beans and some, because I just had a Frank. So I have some string beans and some, I think I have corn in the house. So I'm going to put some corn, string beans and stuff together. So, and I'm going to let this side do its thing. This side got to do its thing over here. So that's what I'm doing. And as I'm like off this summer, when I take some time off, depends on what, I might bring you out, and I'll throw some chicken out there. I like chicken. I also do the chicken the same way. You have indirect heat. So you have one of the side, half of the grill won't have charcoal on it, and the other half does. Then you put the chicken on the side that doesn't have the charcoal, and you cover it up, and you let that thing just cook, and it comes out. The skin comes out crispy. So you don't even want to do nothing but season it any way you want, and put that sucker on the grill, and you got you some nice chicken. And I will be probably doing that. If I can figure out how to do that in this yard. I won't say I'm going to do it in the yard because I never know if it's going to rain. It's not going to be good if it rains. But, that's how you do it. And also, I've been grilling for a long time. And then my late husband and I, he was a griller. He liked to grill. But, I kind of probably was a little better than him, too, But he liked to handle the grill. He liked to do that. So, you need help, especially with the family we got. You need help to man the grills and the sodas and the other food and the potato salad and the coleslaw and somebody's birthday. So we got the cake. I used to have lasagna. I used to make lasagna. Man, when I did my 4th of July parties when we first got the house, it was, I had hundreds of people over here. I had, maybe not all at the same time, but they came in shifts. And I had all kinds of food. I baked cakes. I was off for like a week and a half preparing for the 4th of July party, because I was in the house cooking stuff. And then we had the racks, the warmers. We kept everything warm like that. Man, well, this yard was lit up. This yard had people in it. God, I have really, really, really fond memories of this house and living here, and it God was good. God is good, because he got me through this, man. God got me to the point of this is where we going, and sometimes you got to let things go and move forward. Most of the time you got to do that, because it's not stopping for nobody. Nothing, life is not stopping for anybody. So I have to realize where I'm at in my life, and I gotta consider what my next moves are while my brain still works. That's where it comes down to. When my brain is still working well, and it is, because honestly, I could work. I think at this point, I think I could work until I'm 75 if I wanted to. Hey, Rosebud, how you doing? How was your 4th? I decided to jump on here. This was it was not announced. I just said, let me get online and let's start talking. Guys, I like talking to y'all. I love talking to y'all. Here come that plane. Here come that plane. There it go. Where is it at? There it goes. There goes that plane. My God. How many planes came by, guys? How many planes came by since I've been sitting out here? I think a good 12. Good 12. You well? Had to work? It's good to see you too. I didn't have to work today. I got to work tomorrow. I got a report to do. But it should be done quickly because I'm organized like that. So I should be able to get it done on the quick side, and then I'll have my report done the latest Wednesday morning. It was 13. It was 13 RJ. I know you heard it over there too. These planes are crazy, man. Oh my God. They're absolutely nuts. Planes. I know. I know. They crazy, man. Oh boy. I'll miss the planes going by my head. I had a friend, God bless him. He passed away. But I met him right after. I only met him for a little while. I guess, I don't know why you meet people. But I met him right after my husband died. And he was an African guy. And, he always said to me, you're the kind of woman that I would want to be with. But I said, but he said he had to have a baby. I said, I ain't have no babies. I have no babies for nobody. That ain't, yo,